Welcome to my home garage. Today we're replacing a water pump on a 2019 Dodge Ram 5.7. So first thing I'm gonna do is remove this hose. I might just remove the actual bracket that it holds. It's metal. So remove this hose, get it out of the way. Remove this. Remove your belt. Remove the tensioner because it's connected to the actual water pump pulley. Okay. Water pump assembly. Remove this small hose here. Disconnect any connectors that you see on it. This bracket here has to be removed because it looks like it's attached down there. Okay, so this whole thing has come apart. I'll be right back. I'm starting by removing the thermostat. So remove the hose. You don't need to remove the whole thing because you want to leave it connected to this metal bracket. So what we can do is just swing it out of the way by removing it here and removing it up here. So once you removed it off of here, you can just leave it out of the way like so, just like that. Look, there's still some coolant in there. So just leave this down here like this. If you really want, you can kind of just empty this hose. Okay, there you go. Now we can remove our thermostat right there. Just get a screwdriver. And a bunch of coolant should come out, so make sure you have your thing set up, okay? Just, oh. There it is. Wish there's nothing in there. There's your thermostat. Looks clean. So just work your way around. The sensor, see there, starting to leak out of there. Make sure you're collecting it all. Okay. So let it drain. Now you create an air pocket. So it's going to drain out of there, which is perfectly fine. We're collecting it all. No big deal. Okay, so next step is we're going to remove that hose right there. All right, that one. The bracket is next to it. That sensor. The belt. Remove the belt. You put a 3/8 in here and just pry it. Remove the belt. And now this is a 16 or 17. Tensioner's out. 16 millimeter. Very easy. Our next step is okay, that connector and that hose, and I think that metal tube right there. So we got to disconnect that hose there because it is attached to the actual assembly. Yeah. So we got that hose removed. We got to remove the big hose there. We got to remove this nut here for this bracket. This sensor is not part of it. This sensor I unplugged already. Okay. This hose is disconnected. The bracket here is removed. So I think we're clean. Just got to remove that hose there. And we should be ready to come out. For reference, just look at the new pump for reference, and that'll kind of help you put the bolts in the right place. Now that all my hoses are removed, remove that bracket right there, just this one here, disconnect this nut, and start putting everything in the right spot. As you remove a bolt and nut, get it on that water pump so you know where they belong, and then we can put everything on like that, okay? So let's do that. I removed the temperature sensor from there, installed it with some thread sealant in this one, nice and tight, and now I'm going to begin to remove all the bolts and put them in the exact location here, one at a time. As you can see, I removed all the bolts and put them exactly where they came out. So this is about the direction of it, like this. This is the bottom section. So each one is a different length, and I'll show you that after. because I'm going to remove this off here and put each bolt in each spot, and we're going to go around in order and put it in place, okay? So right now the water pump's loose. All I gotta do is kind of move it a bit, maybe hit it with a hammer, and all the coolant will come out. All right, there's our water pump, and here's our sealing surface that we're gonna have to clean up. All that needs to be nice and clean so that the new gasket doesn't leak. Yeah, before anything, all that has to be cleaned up. Here's your old water pump. So we just got to transfer this hose over, make sure it's in the same orientation, makes it easier. As you can see, it lines up directly with that bolt, so just when you remove it, put it in the same spot and make things easier. The easiest way to remove it is through this side. Come up this way, rotate it and out. So right now I'm going to do a lot of cleanup, and then I'll be right back. Clean the block completely, make sure there's no high spots. Use a razor blade, flat, and then a scuff pad. Make sure, feel it with your finger. It should feel fairly smooth. If you feel any parts that are a little rough, sand them down with just that, nothing else. Maybe if you need a little brush, if you feel any spots that are a little high, you just like get them down a bit, but that's it. The gasket should be what's sealing it, we hope. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on the gasket so it's nice, and I'm going to slide her back in. So what I did is I put all the bolts in the old one, and then after I put the new pump on, I just transferred the bolts in the same exact position onto this one. And now torque specs are specifying 18, 21, or 25, so I'm going to put it to 18 foot-pounds first and then see how it feels from there. I think it's around 21, so we'll probably do that. Obviously go in a crisscross pattern. Once you got all your bolts in, mark them all so you don't miss any. Crisscross pattern. There, 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 and there. Now get all your accessories back on. This here with that nut, this hose back on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so bracket is back on, connector's plugged in, this hose is on, both these hoses are on with the clamps. We gotta make sure it doesn't leak. This is on. What else? I clean this surface off here. I gotta put my thermostat in and then reconnect this pipe over here. But first I'm gonna put the actual tensioner on and the belt. I think that's a better choice. Okay, belt's on. Here's the routing. Okay, tensioner's on, tightened. Fun fact, the belt is made by Mitsubishi, so just buy a Mitsubishi belt. Okay, now I'm gonna reattach the coolant pipe over here. Actually, I might put the thermostat on first. Let me do that. Now that we got everything connected, hose, all the hose clamps, all the connectors, everything's tightened, belt's back on. We got our funnel going. It's taken about 9 liters so far. Fan is set to hot on both sides, AC off, fan speed 1. Just to get everything circulating to the heater flow hoses down there. So when the fans kick on, we'll know that the thermostat is open and everything is cycled. So we've got to monitor the vehicle for now.